Hey guys, Scott here and welcome to the Rogue Review. I'm filming this Game of Thrones review in my car because it's early in the morning. My housemates haven't woken up yet and I don't want to wake them up with the news that Jon Snow is alive! We all thought it. We all knew it was going to happen. Jon Snow is alive. The last shot of the episode, his eyes flurry open and he's just like, "Blah!" And so, great, Jon Snow's alive. Awesome, we can get on with the story now. This is just a great episode in general, really. There's a lot going on here. We start off with Bran having visions at the wall, and he's at Winterfell when Ned Stark's a boy, and it's very interesting. We see Lyanna Stark for the very first time in the show. Lyanna Stark is obviously was betrothed to Robert Baratheon, and she was kidnapped by Rhaegar Targaryen. And that most of the stories go that she was, taken by him and raped, and then she died at the Tower of Joy. But we really know that the two of them were secretly in love and ran off together. Anywho, it's cool to finally see her in a show, and I'm hoping we're going to see more of that, because that was really exciting. See Hodor when he was Willis and he could talk, and I was like, whoa, what is this? This is cool. And then we jump about and we see some other people, we see, crikey, a lot happens in this episode. We jump into King's Landing, we see the mountain, Franken Mountain in action for the first time properly. He just clearly just takes some dude's head and just smashes it against the wall and just walks off, just all in this one shot. It's classy. And so stuff is brewing in King's Landing. The Faith Militant mean business there. They've got something planned. I don't know what, but they're up to no good. They're up to no good. And Jaime's got some right balls, like admitting all his sins right there to the High Sparrow. I mean, we don't see what happens to Jaime after that. I doubt the next episode he's going to be in a cell. I'm pretty sure he's going to be fine. But if Cersei had admitted all her sins right there to him, he probably would have thrown her in a cell. But alas, we shall see what happens there. So there's a lot of things that happen in this episode that are a bit like, whoa, I can't believe they went there this quick. Roose Bolton is dead. Roose Bolton is dead. On the news that his son has just been born, Ramsay hugs him and then stabs him in the heart. You cold-blooded creature, Ramsay. How could you? And so now Ramsay is Lord of Winterfell, and probably the most distressing, most hardcore thing we see in this episode is when he leads Fat Walder and her newborn son into the kennels, and just sets the dogs on her. It's just, it's cold. It's cold. It's dark. Obviously, they don't show you. Don't show you her and the baby being ripped apart, but you can guess what happens there, and who knows? We might see the aftermath in the next few episodes. But yeah, a lot of people predicted that she would die, and Roose would die, and Ramsay would take hold of Winterfell this season, and that's pretty much happened, hasn't it? So yeah, crikey, what is Ramsay going to do? Who knows? But we find out who is in allegiance with the Boltons. The Karstarks, the Umbers, and the Manderleys are in allegiance, which worries me actually, because the Umbers, that's apparently where Osha and Rickon were going to go at the end of season 3. If you remember Osha and Rickon, it's been a while. They were trying off down south to go to the Umbers, apparently. I really hope they're not there. I mean, I imagine if the Umbers are in league with the Boltons and they arrived there, we would have seen them sooner. They would have been flayed or used for ransom or something before now. So perhaps they've got somewhere else. Who knows? Are we ever going to see them again? Maybe. And so we catch up with the Greyjoys. The Greyjoys, that Balon Greyjoy's stuck in his ways, have to pay the iron price. And he's unmoving. He doesn't want to change. And so Euron Greyjoy, his brother, who apparently is the drowned god, he's an interesting character. He throws him off a rope bridge, which is pretty badass. We've not had death by rope bridge yet in Game of Thrones, so it's about time. So yeah, so we had death by rope bridge, and now there's going to be a King's Moot whatever that means. Book readers, you're probably all laughing at me, but yeah, a King's Moot's going to take place, and Yara might become the new ruler of the Iron Islands. Might become Euron. Probably is going to become him. And yeah, this is exciting. Theon is making his way back to the Iron Islands, so maybe he'll be a part of that. That's interesting. And yeah, so what else we got? So obviously the Iron Islands, and we don't see anything from Dawn this episode. There's still a couple of characters we haven't seen this season. We still haven't seen Sam. And as I said, there's still Rickon and the other characters who've been missing for ages. But it's great to finally catch up with Bran up at the Three-Eyed Raven. The bit where the giant I'm not sure what his name is, but the giant, he bursts through the doors at Castle Black and just takes some dude and just whacks him against the wall. It is brutal. It's awesome. And so yeah, so that happens. And then basically all the sort of the mutineers, the people who betrayed Jon, are thrown in the cells as sort of Dolorous Edd and Tormund Giantsbane sort of take control of the wall. So it's interesting. There's a different status quo at different places in the map now. Jon's alive now, but because he's died, obviously, you know, his watch has ended, hasn't it? So is he going to continue on for the Night's Watch, or now that he's technically a free man by his death, is he going to do something else? This is exciting. This is really, really exciting, and I would have been so bummed. Like, my enthusiasm for the episode would not be the level it is if we just faded out and Jon was just dead, you know, and he didn't wake up when Melisandre did her stuff, you know. But he woke up, and you could just see the excitement on Ghost's face. The excitement on Ghost's face mirrored the excitement on my face, because I was like, he's going to wake up, he's going to wake up, he's going to wake up. Yes, he's awake up. I made a noise I don't think I've ever made when he woke up. I sort of went, ah! Like a baby dragon. Oh, dragons! Flip me! The dragons! Tyrion went down and talked to him and took the thing off, and crikey, this episode, my word, last episode was just set up for this one pretty much. Definitely this gets a, if I had a star system, this would get a 5-star, an A-star, you know, all the stars for this episode. It's a great series, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Like, subscribe as a comment, and I'm Scott, this is the Rogue Review, tuning out. Peace.